it's me, Elizabeth Lauren, and welcome to my channel. Today's video is going to be another deployment update, and if you haven't watched my other deployment updates, I would do that now because I talk a lot about how to deal with deployment and what it's been like for me so far. So I would check those out. And in this video, I'm going to be talking about more deployment advice. I have a whole nother video on deployment advice on my last video, so I will link all that down below. And I'm just going to be talking about how me and Jeffrey are doing so far. So yeah, if you'd like to see that, then just keep watching. I will say this month has probably been the hardest for me personally because I've just been in a really crappy, sad mood lately, and I don't know how to get out of it. I started this month off really good, actually. I went to my first concert and I saw Thomas Rhett, Russell Dickerson, and Brett Young, and I was like in love. Like, it was my very first concert ever, so I thought it was really fun. And I went with my friend Melanie and my friend Megan. That was really fun for me, but the rest of the month was just really crappy. My friend Melanie went back to Texas for a vacation, so I kind of was by myself a lot. And these past couple of months, I've been just trying to stay focused on keeping myself busy and not really just slowing down and taking time for myself. And I think that's kind of why I've been in such a bad mood lately. I don't know, I've just been focusing so hard on not letting myself be sad and not letting myself feel sad, and I've kind of lost focus on what I wanted to do while Jeffrey was gone, which was work on YouTube videos and get creative with makeup and start finding my passion for makeup again, and reading and just taking time for me. And I've kind of lost that because I've just been focused on, oh, I gotta go here, oh, let's go here, so I don't, think about Jeffrey being gone. I've also had a lot of anxiety lately, like really bad. I've had anxiety attacks, and I haven't talked about it because I just don't like talking about it, but wow, I'm getting like, I can't. It's not, oh my god, I'm having anxiety because of the deployment. I'm having anxiety because I'm just stressed out lately with everything that's going on, and I'm just kind of not letting myself chill out and not letting myself feel what I'm feeling. I'm kind of like bottling everything up inside, and I feel like I don't really have people to talk to. And I mean, I know I do, like I know my friends are there for me, but like at the same time, I don't know. And like, I know my friends are there for me and everything, it's just, I don't want to bother them. I don't want to constantly be like, oh, I miss Jeffrey. I just don't want to be like, I don't know. I just don't like putting my emotions and like my problems on other people, so it's like, I kind of hold it in and I don't tell anybody, and then I start getting anxiety like I am now. So it's like, it's just been a lot. And I also haven't been going to the gym, which I think is another reason why I'm feeling like this, because when I started going to the gym, I felt really, really happy and just, I had energy, and I could actually get myself out of bed. And lately I've just been like not wanting to leave my bed. I've been kind of lazy, and all I want to do is watch Netflix. I'm not motivated to make videos or motivated to do makeup because I'm so stuck in my head and stuck like doubting myself and feeling sorry for myself. And I know I can't obviously be happy all the time, but I don't like getting to this place because it's really hard to get myself out of it once I'm there. So I'm just trying to stay positive and and trying to stay excited because I know Jeffrey will be here soon, and I'm just kind of focusing on that and just planning like stuff to do when he gets home. And Jeffrey obviously really wants to go home. Like, he's so tired of being there, but he's really good about keeping himself occupied and busy at work, and just focusing on doing a good job at work and giving his all every single day into what he does, so that he's not thinking about coming home and missing me and missing the dogs and missing his family. You know what I mean? He's been really good about just staying positive, and I need some of that right now because I'm just kind of, I don't know, I'm just kind of in a mood and just sad lately. Okay, so before I get into the deployment advice, I want to answer a couple of questions that I left out in a Q&A. I didn't realize this until I was editing, but my friend Kaylee asked me questions and I have to answer them because I love these questions. And Kaylee asked, has the book I got you helped with Jeffrey being gone? Is it a good book? Does it talk mainly about how to cope, or what is it about? So Kaylee got me a book called Faith Deployed, Daily Encouragement for Military Wives by Jocelyn Green, and this book has really helped me a lot. So thank you so much. Like, that was so sweet of you to surprise me with this. Like, it made my day. But yeah, this book is about deployment, but it's also about other issues that you'll face while you're in a relationship with someone who's in the military. So it talks about dealing with loneliness, which is actually something I really love right now. Like, that chapter has like spoken to me. It's actually the very first chapter, by the way. It's called The Gift of Solitude, and this is what I relate to. While I was trying so hard to withdraw from what I thought were the lonely places, I should have taken my cue from Jesus and let myself enter into those places of quiet to pray, to dwell on the fact that no matter what I was going through, God is still God, and miraculously He wants to spend time with me. And I love that because it's like, instead of fighting your emotions and trying so hard not to be lonely, you need to take this time for you, take this time to reconnect with God, and take this time to find yourself. That's kind of what I got out of that. But I love that chapter, and I love this book because it has Bible verses for every situation, and there's different topics like lonely Christmas, nothing but a breath, accepting your assignment, in everything give thanks, which I really love that chapter as well, comparing trials, rank, privileged few, battle of the mind, stuff like that. But I just like this book because there's different military wives that have wrote about something that they've gone through in their marriage, and they give their perspective and how they, got through it. And I don't know, I just really like this book. But thank you so much again for this book, because it's seriously been helping me get through this deployment, and it's kind of been my Bible in a way, because I just really like the perspective of these military wives, and it's something I'm trying to live by. Kaylee's next question is, what's your favorite color? My favorite color is pink. Was your 21st birthday how you pictured it would be? I love this question because no, it wasn't. When I was in high school, I thought my 21st birthday would be me going clubbing in Dallas and obviously drinking, and that's the mindset I had at the time. And then when I met Jeffrey, my 21st birthday became me in the future being with my husband and going out to eat somewhere cute and just spending time with him. And then when I found out he was getting deployed, my birthday went from me spending time with Jeffrey to me being alone and probably sitting on the couch crying, feeling sorry for myself kind of day. But I went from having a negative attitude on my birthday to Kaylee and Melanie surprising me. So that honestly made my day, because I've never had a friend surprise me before. I've never been surprised before, first off, and it just showed that y'all really care about me, and I don't know, it just really made my day. So thank you for that. Like, y'all seriously made my birthday way better than I could have even imagined it, because I seriously thought I was going to be alone and miserable and probably eating cupcakes by myself, and I had a good birthday. And Kaylee's last question is, does Jeffrey watch your YouTube videos? He used to not watch my videos because he hated watching himself. He hates being on camera. But since he's been deployed, he's been watching my videos a lot more. and I really love that. Okay, so now to get into some deployment advice, and I honestly really hope this helps some of y'all because this has been helping me a lot. Okay, so my first advice is when your husband or spouse first leaves for deployment, you need to take time to cry. And I know this sounds crazy, but hear me out, okay? You need to take time in the very beginning to process that they're leaving, process that they're gone. Not leaving because they already left, but process that they're gone and cry and just get all of your feelings out. And as soon as you do get all your feelings out, give yourself, like, for me, it took me like 3 whole days to get over, or not get over, but to not be able to cry every time I saw something that reminded me of Jeffrey. So give yourself time to let it out, just to cry. And then after you've given yourself time to cry and get it all out, get up the next day, get yourself ready, and get yourself a routine going. Get yourself busy. Get some hobbies that you like. Go to the gym. Start painting. Start cooking. Start trying something that you want to do and that you love and that you haven't gotten to do in a while. Because if you hold your feelings in and if you just act like everything's fine and just go straight to work, you're going to start bottling up all your emotions like I've been doing, and you're going to stress yourself out, and you're probably going to have a breakdown and start crying. And I'm telling you from experience, this has happened to me before. I've held my feelings in for so long, and then one little tiny setback in life just made me burst into tears, and it just happens. So it's good, from my experience, to give yourself time to cry, give yourself time to feel sad, and then once you've had that little time to, let yourself feel, then get up and get yourself going and get yourself facing life head on. Because whether you like it or not, your spouse or loved one is deployed. So you're going to have to get yourself up, get yourself busy, and start doing everyday life things. It honestly helps if you have a pet or if you have kids, because they are your motivation. They're your reason to get out of bed and not cry every day. They're your reason to be happy, and they honestly will make you feel better. Like my puppies, they are my world. They are the reason I am happy, because I can cuddle them at night if I'm alone and feel sad. I know I have them. So yeah, just keep yourself busy, get yourself in a routine, and also give yourself time to feel. My next advice is don't be afraid to ask for help. When Jeffrey left, he actually gave me his shop's number to call them if I need anything, or if I'm having car trouble. So don't be afraid to reach out to them, because the Air Force is a very family-oriented branch, and they are there for you whenever you need them. Also, you can go on the spouse page and ask them if you need help moving furniture, or if your car is having issues, or whatever you may need. And you can also ask a key spouse. I actually had a key spouse reach out to me before Jeffrey was deployed, and she let me know that if I needed anything, I can always ask her. My next advice is to keep a copy of your husband's or loved one's orders, because you may end up needing that. First off, if you're filing for taxes while they're gone or anything, you're going to need to have that with you. Also, if you want your backyard to be mowed while your loved one is gone, or let's say you live in North Dakota and there's tons of snow and you want someone to shovel your sidewalk, you kind of need a copy of orders. Jeffrey actually brought his with him because he didn't know, and to be fair, no one told him. They just said have a copy of your orders, but they didn't tell him give it to your wife. So yeah, I had to shovel the snow by myself, and it was not fun, but I did it. And I also have to mow my backyard, which I honestly don't mind, because I can do it. I'm capable. I have a lawnmower. But if you don't have a mower, or you're pregnant or something, it's good to have a copy of your orders, because then you can just bring it down to the housing office and they will have someone help you. And my next bit of advice is to save up in case of an emergency, because I don't know what it is, but it seems like whenever your loved one or your spouse is gone, that everything that could go wrong will go wrong, and you got to be prepared for it. So in my case, my car is having issues still. I'm actually having issues with our garage right now. And yeah, you just have to be prepared for any issues. So it's good to save your money and be smart with your money while they're gone, in case an emergency happens, or if you want to plan a vacation when they get back. Alright loves, thank you so much for watching my deployment update. I really hope y'all enjoyed this video, and I hope some of my advice helps. And if I think of anything more, I will do a whole nother video on that, because I'm sure I will when I'm editing. Thank you so much for watching. If you like this video, make sure to give it a big thumbs up and subscribe. And follow me on all of my social media to see what I'm doing when I'm not on YouTube. Thank you again for watching, and I will see y'all in my next video. Bye loves!